Ciao Bella, welcome to Bello Uncinetto. I'm Christina and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. In a little different setting today, but I'm going to show you what I've done for February and talk about some of the amazing things I finished. So, this is my Whips and Bows video for February. We technically have one more day of February left, but the day that you're seeing this is the last day of February. But I only put videos up. I try to on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I'm going to talk to you about what I finished, what I did. I don't have a lot of stuff here with me, so I'm going to be showing you some pictures. And then I'll talk about totals and things like that for Craft Yourself Free. So I have two finished objects. One of them is actually the Waffle Stitch Blanket that I have been working on. Do I have? No. I thought I had a picture of it on my daughter's bed, but I don't. I have a picture of it almost finished, but I don't have a picture of it on her bed. But I did finish it. So it's done. It's off of the hook. It's done. It's great. She loves it. She's been using it every single night because I was using 3 strands at a time of the Caron Kindness yarn. If you have any of that yarn in your stash, get rid of it. It is rough. It is rough. It is rough. It is rough. But holding 3 strands together, it did make a nice weighted blanket for her. So that was lovely. And she adores it. She's using it. I've already washed it. It did pill a little bit, but not a lot. So that is done. The other thing that I have done, and I'm going to show you, is my Love Your Craft Advent. The table runner that turned into a very, very big thing. So I did put I have like 3 ends to weave in, but I'm calling it done. This was an advent calendar that I got for Christmas, and it did not come in time. So I decided to do something with it after the fact. But that is not stopping the progress. Every few days for the month of February, I was showing you my progress. I was showing you the little mini hanks, and then the final hank, the big hank I put in the border. So I finished it. It's done. Yay. I'm not going to put it in my bedroom because of the menace to society that lives in my home, the cat. And I'm probably going to put it in my crafting room somewhere so that it's safer. But it is done. It is complete. So this is the final color for the border. It was called We're All Mad Here. You can see it. Right? It's so pretty. It's a nice like springy green. I do have the ends to weave in, but this was the beginning, and I have 3 rows for the border. So there's 3 of these, and then I did single crochet, half double crochet, and then double crochet all the way around. And just on one side, right, one side here, there are 310 stitches. 310 all the way across, right? So there's 620 stitches on both sides, and then I did 3 rows of the chevron on each end. So this thing is incredibly long. If I fold it in half, it's still longer than my wingspan, but it's done. It's done, and I am in love with this yarn, you guys. I am so excited. I have plans for more of her yarn. This was from Wildflower Yarns. I will put her in the description box as I have for all of the Advent box videos, but I'm trying to fold it in half, and it's still longer than my wingspan. Are there things I wish I had done differently with this project? Yes. I wish I had made it longer, like the chevron longer, so then it would be wider and not as tall, but it's okay. Like, it's squishy, it's soft, it's beautiful. I'm happy with it, right? So those are the two finished objects that I have. The other things that I've done, I am taking part in the pick and mix cowl from Lady Bird Loves, and we are on week 7. I'm just pulling up those triangles. I still have to attach my triangles, but I have them completed. You can see there's 7, so we're making 2 sets of triangles. I have 14 triangles, but I have 7 of them. And I just have to attach it, but it's completed for that. And then I also finished chapter 6 of the Stag and Serpent and started chapter 7. So chapter 6 was, let me go back. It was the Earth one, the Earth totem. So that was my crystals. And now we're doing the Wind totem. And I've done the first 10 rows, but then I got super wrapped up in doing this, so we've kind of put pause on it again. I did actually pick up the fairy dust. I put my hands on it. I didn't put any rows in it, but I put my hands on it. And then I did 2 more rounds of the Asteria doily. So I did work on pretty much everything, and I did finish a major project that I've had going for a long time. And now that this is done and the Waffle Stitch Blanket is done, I'm going to put this back in the bag. Now that those are completed, I know that I'll get the Asteria doily finished. I'll get hooking on chapter 7. And the pick and mix cowl is every week. So that probably won't be finished until July, I think. But I'll have more time to put into things like the fairy dust. And it'll be more new things that I can start, because I feel not stuck, but I feel like I don't want to put a lot into more new things until I get major things done. And having that Waffle Stitch Blanket done is a big, huge weight off, right? I did my Liberal Arts Mal kit. Oh, I can show you that too. I am going to post a picture, but I did finish painting it. Let me go back. So I did finish. So there's the plate and the base and the coins. I did paint them, so it's all done for the month of February. Oh, and this was the hank. So for the Advent box, this was the hank that We're All Mad here. The final hank. So you can see And it did have some purple flecks, but also some deep, deep green flecks that were really, really nice as I was crocheting. So, lots done actually in the month of February. My totals are wild for this month. I wrote them all down, so I'm just going to put my little notes in front of me. So, there is still time to get into the liberal arts MEL. You can submit until the end of February. It's February 28th at midnight Pacific time. So I will be asleep by that time. But when I wake up on March 1st, I can look and see if there's anything that you've emailed me. I've had several people enter. It's pretty steady from January to February, which is nice. So the same amount of people, not necessarily all of the same people, but the same amount of people have entered so far, which is great. I hope that we continue to grow that as the year goes on. But I am super thrilled that all of the people that are joining in are joining in. So thank you to all of you that are participating. And thank you to all of you that are watching, because if we're participating and nobody's watching, then it's not going to be super popular, is it? But anyway, so for February, in my Craft Yourself Free Totals, which is a collaboration that Sam over at Memphis Makes and I have done. This is the second year. Just opening up our crafting to whatever makes us happy and counting all of those things, whether it's yarn or kits or books or plants that we bought yesterday or things we've had for years, right? If it makes you happy, do it, right? Oh, you know what else I can put in? I don't have pictures. Oh, wait, I do have pictures. Okay, hold on. Okay, I did a lot. So, I have a friend that came over and we did some crafts. We did some interesting crafts. So, we poured resin and we did decoupage. So, I have 4 coasters, 3 bookmarks, all in decoupage. And then I have 5 coasters and a coaster holder in resin. And then she did a lot. Oh, and 3 seashells in decoupage. Yeah. So this is just not all the finished products, but this is all the things that we did. That was what my table looked like. It was wild, but that was all of our crafting. So we did all of those things. I've never done decoupage or resin before, so those were fun things to learn. So I learned 2 new crafts. I'm not going to buy things to start doing them on my own anytime soon because I don't have that kind of space, but it was fun to learn and it was fun to do with my friend. So I have those. I don't know how I would count the totals of that because like the weight or the materials. It was like, I don't know, 15 ounces of resin. I don't even know how much the coasters weighed or the bookmarks because that was wood, and then we covered them in glue and napkins and solvent and so many things. There's so many steps, but we did all of that. I did my liberal arts MEL kit, which was the plaster. I don't know what the totals are of that because I didn't weigh them. For my books, I read 9 books in the month of February with a total of 6,750 pages. And for my yarn, with my Advent and finishing the blanket, I did 2,333 yards. The Advent was 1,298 yards of that, and then 1,035 yards was finishing the blanket. So a decent total for yarn overall, a decent total for my pages. I can check off chapter 6, I can check off triangles, I can check off 2 projects. In the middle of all of it, it didn't feel like I was getting a lot done because I was spending a lot of time focusing on the Advent, but I mean, I did get a significant amount done, and it's really wonderful. Um, I did tell you all that I would give you the pages for January because I didn't do that before, but I did count them up. So in January, because I read 11 books, I read 8,256 pages. So I didn't read as many pages in February, but I was quite busy with my crochet and some projects. So I'll take it, right? Both things make me immeasurably happy. So I'll take it. Coming up in March, I have some really interesting videos coming for you. A very interesting yarn haul. Of course, the liberal arts mal is going to continue, so be on the lookout for that. New genre dropping. My Happy Mail Advent partner, I got my first actual kit for what we're going to do, so I can talk about what I got for January and what I got for February, and probably for March by the time the video airs. Because we're taking turns doing like a pattern, a kit, a pattern, a kit. So I'll be able to do maybe 3 of the months in one, which will be nice. And then my birthday is coming in the middle of the month, so I have some fun things planned for that. Oh, you guys, March is going to be wonderful. I'm so excited. And with all these projects that I have off of my hook, I can start looking forward to new things and doing different things, and some very interesting things coming. Let me know your thoughts on the Advent. Let me know your thoughts on anything that I've shared with you. You can put it in the comments below. Let me know what genre you might be hoping for March. Right? Let me know. I have not filmed that video yet, but I will be filming it this upcoming weekend. So let me know what genre you think might be good for March. I have my thoughts, but let me know what you're thinking. And until I see you again, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!